I hope up to here is clear. And if you create, you will make it more clear. So you need to follow. Now we just made a duplicate. And here we need to go to uh, classic. Only in classic you can see all four sorts of reports, all four kinds of reports. And in lightning you will see only two reports, tabular and joined. So switch to Salesforce classic. Here you need to search. So you can see reports here. Go to reports. And this was the report we created yesterday. So go to that report and you can customize it or you can create a new report. So if you want to create a new report, let us create a new report. Or if you want to customize, we can customize. So suppose customize it. Yes. So what is the criteria for today? Let us see the criteria first. Suppose we need to create a record with opportunity with fields, same fields, name, stage, or type, and amount. So what type of report we need to create? We need to create a report with all these fields, and so we also need to create uh, a virtual column. So we need to add a virtual column. We need to create a virtual column and specify the opportunities. Okay, based on range. So the criteria here is we need to create a report with record with the opportunity field and yes, with all these fields, name, stage, type, and amount. Here report. So we need to create a report with opportunity fields with fields like name, stage, type, and amount. And we also need to create a virtual column and specify the opportunities based on range. So what is that? Let us see. Suppose this is any report, and we need to create a new and where yes. So we need to uh, name of virtual column maybe. So let us take it name as opportunity plan type. So suppose this is the name of the virtual column which we want to add, and what range. And range is something like if the amount is uh, if the amount is less than 1 lakh, if the amount is less than 1 lakh, I will regard this opportunity as basic. So if the range amount, so according to range, if the amount is less than 1 lakh, I will regard this opportunity as basic opportunity. And if the amount is more than 1 lakh, then I will regard this opportunity as premium opportunity, right? So we need to create, what we need to create, we need to create a report where name, stage type and amount is available. And we need to create one virtual column also, and the name of the virtual column will be opportunity plant type, right? So opportunity plant type, and the range, if the amount is less than 1 lakh, I will regard that opportunity as basic opportunity. And if the amount is more than 1 lakh, then that opportunity will be regarded as premium opportunity. I hope it's a little clear. So let's go here and create one. Now it is based on amount. So we'll go to amount, and here you can see bucket this field. So we are adding a bucket, right? So this you can see that there are only four fields, and there is no other field available. So we can add a bucket from here also, right? And if you want to add from here, then we can add from here also, right? So the source column is amount, and the bucket name, so this is the bucket name, opportunity plant type. And here, if the amount is less than or equal to 1 lakh, I will name it as basic opportunity. And if the amount is more than 1 lakh, I will name it as a premium opportunity, right? So okay, and here you can see that a field with these values has been added: basic opportunity and premium opportunity. Whenever we create such reports, some values may not show us correctly, and whenever we run the report, after saving, whenever we run the report, we can see all the correct values. So at this time, if it is not showing correct value, don't bother about that, just save it and run the report. You can see run report option is available here. So whenever you run the report, you will get exact values, correct values. So this is how you can add any field which is not available, right? So you can add any field which is not available by adding a bucket, and this way you can customize your report. I hope it's clear. So up to now, we were viewing only this format, tabular format, right? Now we will see about other formats. There are these four types. So first type we have seen, right? Now we will see about summary, matrix, and joined, all these formats. So I hope tabular format is clear from yesterday till today, till now. We were seeing only tabular format. Is there any question regarding tabular format? Okay, I'll take it as no. So what is the other criteria? Suppose there is other criteria where we need to create a report with opportunity, with fields as same fields, name, stage, type, and amount. And we also need to create uh, column level grouping. Here we are creating group, right? We are creating summary. So whenever you create group, it will not uh, give you tabular format. Whenever we want to create any group, it will give us some summary kind of reports. So uh, create a column level grouping based on stage. So here we need to create a report with all these fields and also create a column level grouping based on stage. So let's remove all columns and we need to add all the columns. So first one is name. So opportunity name, you can just drag and drop. And second one is stage. So stage. Third one is type. And fourth one is amount. So these are the four things which with which we need to create a report. And what are the other things? We need to create a report by column level grouping. So here you can see summary, right? So if we it is required, then we'll click on summary. So if we want to create a summary report with we can create from here, right? And there are other options also. So go to stage and here you can see an option group by this field, right? So this is tabular format, right? When you are creating group, when you are grouping this by any field, then the report changes to summary format, right? So groups are considered for summary formats only and details are considered as for tabular formats. So here stage, so we need to create a report with the stage. So you can let's see stage here. Oh, it is based on stage. So let's go to tabular format. There are other options also. And here from here, if we switch to summary format and if we need to create a report based on stage grouping. So from a stage, from drag stage from here to anywhere on in this panel, right? So you can create a report with that field with uh, stage field, or you can search stage here and you can just drag stage from here, right? So you can also do this. Suppose this is summary and this is stage, so you just drag it from here and drop it in this panel and here you can see the stage, right? So these are the ways you can create a report. So go to tabular format and just if it is asked, you can group it by this field. So you don't need to drag and drop anything while creating a report like this. So this is the kind of report where it is a column level grouping and based on some fields, right? So this is a kind of report you can create like this. So go to tabular format. So as you can see, tabular format does not support grouping. Now the other, what is the criteria? Suppose we need to create a report with opportunity fields like name, stage, type, and amount, and also we need to create column level grouping based on stage. Along with there is one more criteria, and that is also uh, create level row level grouping based on type. So here you can see uh, in 10th we created a column level grouping based on stage, right? There was one criteria, and here we can see that there are two criterias. So we need to create a report. We had seen summary, right? Now we'll see other thing. uh, so here you can see the third option, that is matrix. So go to matrix, and you can see what we need to do. We need to create column level grouping based on stage and row level grouping based on type, right? So column and row, column level grouping based on stage. So drag and drop it here. So there are several columns added, and row level grouping based on type. So we'll search for type and drag it and drop it here, right? So you can see that this report becomes very clumsy. Let us remove some things, like remove the details also. So you can see that prospecting, there is one record, and there are these are stages. Suppose if you want to see, uh, we go to our application sales, and in sales you just go to opportunities. So here you can see these are stage: prospecting, qualification. So these are stages, right? And if you want to create, so whenever you want to create, you'll see some opportunities, or just go to its detail. So here you can see stages. There are several stages: prospecting, qualification, need analysis. So all these are stages, right? So these are stages, and these are types: existing customer, upgrade, replacement, new customer. So this report is based on uh, two two things. First one is based on the stage in columnar value, and second thing is that it is based on type in row values. So I hope it's clear. If you want to see details, you can go to details also. You can select details, and you can see the details also. There are several options. So this is about matrix, and every time you need to whenever you want to get exact report, you need to save and run report, do run report, then only you'll get exact values, true values. So you have seen three types of reports. First one is tabular, second is summary, third is matrix. Now we will see the fourth one, that is joined. Joined, what does it mean? It means there are more reports in one picture. There are how you can generate multiple records in a single report. Right. So you can generate multiple records in a single report, that is joined. So what are its criteria? Suppose we need to create uh, a report with and here we need to uh, create multiple reports. Suppose report one will show is suppose this is based on name and stage, and report 2 will based on name and type, and report 3 it will be based on name and amount. Right, we need to create three reports in a single screen and at one time. So for this we'll create a joint format report. Here uh, before creating joint, let's remove all the columns and we'll add whatever is required in the report. So we'll remove all the columns and go to joint. Here you can see this is report 1. Suppose this is R1, and in R1 you need to add name. So add opportunity name, just drag and drop, and name along with stage. So just drag, and before dropping, just think about one more thing. Yes, you can't drop it here, right? You just do drop it here, right? So it is created in one frame. Now if you want to create other report, so here you need to mention the name, so opportunity name, and now just drag and drop it here in the open space, and it is based on name and type, and paste it here. So these two come in a single frame, and name and amount. So yes, you can see this is showing some values, and these are not showing some values, any values. So here this also allows us to do some formattings, right? So suppose this is based on, let us do it all time, it will show some values. So we have done it. Okay, name it as R2 will become more clear, and name it as R3. So this is R1, this is R2, this is R3. So these are the three reports. You can see these three reports in one picture, in one single frame. And more things you can do. You can do here some more things. Like if you want to add filter, you can add field filter, right? And here the first report in R1. So this is for R1, and R1 is based on a stage. Suppose let's take the stage as I want to see only the stage with closed one. So select it and insert it. And when you select OK, you can see only closed one stages here. And suppose in the second one, just add, and it is based on type. So type equals oh yes, uh, edit. Now type equals we need to select one value, that is this value. Any value you can select, and the report will be based on that value. So you can see existing customer upgrade. Like this, you can add uh, field filters, add filters, right? So I hope it's clear. Here you can add up to 5 blocks. This is block 1, block 2, block 3, and you can add 2 more blocks. So this was all about reports. Now we'll see about dashboards. And now let's create a chart. Let's create dashboards, right? So dashboard, what is a dashboard? Dashboard is very simple. This is some graphical representation of any report. So dashboard is some graphical representation. So let us create a new dashboard. So for creating a new dashboard, you can see we have selected dashboards, and here name it as anything, opportunity dashboards. You can see select folder. So if it is not created, just create one new folder from here, right? I have created one. So if you want to select, otherwise uh, so you can create your own and save it. Now select this and do here select folder. So you have selected your folder. Now create it. So this is the way through which you can create any dashboard. Now you need to add components for your dashboard. You need to add components. Suppose I want to add for this report. So select it. And what type of component you want to add? There are several components, and you can add up to 20 components. In one picture, you can add up to 20 components. So let us add components. In stage type, it's not available. Okay, add it. So this is a kind of component. If we want to add, we can add more components. I can't see more components available. This report has no chart. There is one more option, like I added it. You can add it. Select a dashboard. It's not available. Add a new dashboard. Or suppose I want to add existing. Yes, opportunity. Suppose this one. So this is the one which I had created with three top three for three top three opportunities. So as you can see, there are three kinds of we have added three components, and if I want to add more component, then I can add more components from here. So this is the way you can add components, and what type of components are available, just see it. So this is a horizontal bar chart. This is a vertical bar chart. This is stacked horizontal bar chart. And there are similar kind of, this is a donut chart. So there are many display formats available. You can select whichever is best for your report. So you can create dashboards like this. This was just an overview of dashboards. And whenever you create your own, you'll get to know about this uh, much better. So this is all about reports and dashboards. Do you have any question? So we have created what? We have created reports. So in reports, we have created reports with these fields. And according to the requirement, we have changed the field types. Like we created with stage one, with the closed one stage with the type like existing customer upgrade with both these. And today we created a virtual column, right? The column was not available, but we can create any column. And we also created uh, a range of data, range of amount data, right? And we regarded some opportunity as basic and some as premium. So that was required by the client. Suppose that was required by the client, and we created according to the requirement. So that was all for reports. We can create four types of reports, and when you create a report, just save it and run the reports, then it will work. And then dashboards. So dashboards is nothing but the graphical representation of any report you create. Whatever report you create, you can view it with any kind of graphs. So that is all about dashboards. So if you have any question, you can raise your question.